Falcons franchise. But not just any Falcons franchise. Alright, we're here. Let's get this started. Doing my favorite team, the Atlanta Falcons.
Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the
We're
left
going to
to
be
edit
doing
league settings
regular
or change
season.
your role to a player or owner.
Use custom colors. Alright. It's great to be back on Madden, of course. Alright, time to get into the league settings. Oh man, of course. Let's see what we got here. Superstar abilities. We're gonna have talent modifier on slower. I've tried slow, which isn't slow enough. Slower, which is I feel slowest, which I think is a little too slow. Like you're not ever gonna build up enough to really make them. It will take a very long time. I think slower is good. You by a season or two, you will be pretty set if you. But I think after a season or two, you should be able to have almost a full tree done, which slower seems to allow that. When I had it on normal in my original Falcons franchise, I had like over 1,000 I didn't use just because I was pretty much stocked. Freaking 60 injury graph off just so this can be like a brand new Madden experience. I'm gonna keep regression on just so there's not too many superstars and X factors and stuff. 8-minute quarters. I've seen people do 10 minutes. I do not. I think unless I would do big slider changes, it would just be way too long. That's everything. We can get into this franchise. This is not my first game I played in Madden 24, but I've played 2 games before this in Madden 24. But since there's not really any changes at all, I've seen like a couple, like 2 new animations so far, but nothing major. Of course, there's not much big changes, but new rosters, new rookies, stuff like that. This is taking a little while to get past preseason. If there were rookies, I might do preseason, but since we already know all these players and stuff, we're gonna go straight to regular season. We have a lot of stuff to start with, but let's just take a little bit of a look at the roster. In real life, the Falcons are 4-6 right now. Hopefully, we're better than that by the time we get to that week. Also, I've learned that no matter what you do, if you turn off pre-existing injury, Jarrett and everyone else is going to be injured. I don't know why. Wait. Oh, no. It was just... Okay, I'm confusing myself because Matt Hennessy's not here. Unless I missed him. Where is Matt Hennessy? Oh, he's a 70? Oh, that's why I missed him. I think he'd be all the way down here. But yeah, actually, pre-existing injuries do work. I just must have made a mistake on my last... Well, I made one, but I didn't play it. It was made for my brother. So, yeah. I guess Troy Anderson's so trash they can't even make the roster, though. Like, where is he? Alright, let's go to the roster. At QB, we've got Star Dev, Desmond Ritter, and Taylor Heineke. I'm of course going to be using Desmond Ritter because Heineke sucks. Unless there's a good reason to bench Ritter. At running back, we've got some great options. I think Patterson's injured. They said there's no preseason injuries when you start at regular season, but that's clearly not true. It's just not, because Patterson's clearly injured right now. But he'll be back soon, hopefully. Or they cut him. Is that possible? Where is injury report? Nope. It just seems like they cut him. Where is Cordell Patterson? Is he in free agency? Hopefully he's not off my team. Hopefully he's here. Wow, Raheem Mostert's here. Oh, here he is. Okay, we just released him. They released Cordell Patterson. Hope he's coming back because we're not just going to cut him. Anyone else? Any other notable Falcons that we unreasonably released? I don't think so. Yeah, none of these are Falcons players. Oh, well, he's a former Falcon. He fell off as soon as he came here, just like many other Falcons free agents. Not this year, though. This year, our free agents have turned out really well. Even players like David Onyemata, who was less like. Well, let's look at the roster. I just want to go quickly over it. As I said, running backs. We have Bijan, who in real life is already doing amazing. People say he's a little bit disappointing, but that's our team's fault, not his. Just like many of our other recently drafted players. Patterson and Algier are both great running backs in their own right, but Bijan just beats him out. He's just so good. It's just unbelievable. We have Van Jefferson, but he's absolutely garbage in real life, and he's just so bad. He's just been terrible. Drake London's really good, kind of underrated, honestly. He should be like an 84 of how he's been playing, but the injury kind of held him back. Matt Collins has been all right. Keith Smith is a fullback. Not much else to really say there. Offensive line has a lot of potential good players. McGarry just got signed to a giant contract. Lindstrom's amazing. Drew Dahlman's been a pretty good player. And Bergeron, he's had. Jake Matthews is reliable as ever, even though some people may think he's overpaid. I think he's a tad bit overpaid, but offensive linemen are starting to, especially offensive tackles, are starting to get paid a lot. Pitts has X Factor still? I did not know that. Well, I should have known that, though, but I didn't. I kind of forgot about it. I mean, I can see why. I can't see why he has red zone threat, though, because, let's be honest, we not throw it to him in the red zone. But, yeah, he's an amazing player. Next, we got Jonnu Smith. He's been amazing for the Falcons. Very fast, kind of like Kyle Pitts, just not with the size and stuff. He's like Kyle Pitts if he was a little bit shorter. Defensively, okay, here's Troy Anderson. Safeties, we have great ones. Richie Grant's young with potential, and Jesse Bates is amazing. Edge rushers, Arnold Ebiketie and Bud Dupree. Ebiketie's alright. Bud Dupree's been doing higher than expectations, to say the least. Lemons as well, he's been doing great, while Anderson's been injured. K. Nelson's been doing alright. Okuda, they say he's been doing good. He's had some costly penalties, though, I will say. Trey Flowers sucked, then got benched. He hasn't been back since. Mike Hughes, I don't really have anything to say about him. Edgy Turtle's been pretty good. He's been beat by players like DeAndre Hopkins, though. Grady Jarrett, he's injured in real life, but in this one, he's going to be a valuable piece. Look at this. Like, this is a run-stopping monster of an offensive line. What's up, Nate? Special teams, we've got Patterson. He's going to be dominating. Hopefully get a kicker off return or two. I don't know about this. I don't know if I want Patterson in front of Bijan in third down situations. I'm going to have to choose Bijan there. We'll put Patterson at slot receiver, though. I think he'll be pretty good, though. There. Do I know any of these people? Oh, Caleb Huntley, Philippi Franks. I actually know all these people. One, I know 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that's it. No, no, the rest of these guys. Oh, I forgot to mention Young Wei Koo. It's a new number, but he's still great. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for this franchise. Let's actually get into some gameplay now and stop just looking at the roster. Time to set season go. Now, if I know anything about me, is I always perform above expectations or making the playoffs in our first season. We're going to do all generated rookies. I mean, way funner like that. We've got a QB in the top 10. Two QBs in the top 10, actually. My biggest needs are receiver, quarterback, defensive lineman, and linebacker. And it looks like we have all those positions here, so. I don't know if I want an offensive lineman guy to be our number one, though. Probably going to change that. We've got cornerback and middle linebacker. That's a pretty good 3-star. And we don't have any. I know we do have a cornerback. I would say, yeah, I think linebacker and cornerback is a pretty good. Yijun Huang. So yeah, he's joining. Welcome to the staff. Let's just take a no, not that. Let's take a quick look at the draft class. UAB's QB is the best QB. Or the number one. That's crazy. Penn State receiver, Khalid Childs. Got some interesting colleges here like Vanderbilt and Massachusetts. Any Georgia guys? 2 California players. Got any Georgia players here? Got Florida. If we're looking for a QB, there's not many options, but it's for potential first rounders. Then, dang, these colleges are terrible. But I mean, hey, they're good. They're good. Doesn't matter what college they're on. Ask Trey. Wait, Trey sucks. Never mind. Cut a player because I signed Cordell Patterson back because I decided to cut a 79 overall running back. 4 mil linebackers, he can probably go. Wait, why is Cordell Patterson? Because we have plenty of depth. But if you have plenty of depth, cut the 62 overall. Even if he's 25, he's not getting better. This game's cutting logic baffles me sometimes. But yeah, we don't need 4 mil linebackers. Andre Smith has nothing that these other guys don't have. Actually, that's pretty high tackle, but it's worse than these two. So goodbye. Opening day keys. Is opening day this week and a fresh start for every team around the league, and we'll be facing the Panthers. Now, I can't put too much faith into this offense, but what I can hope for is a stifling defense. And I think stuffing the run will be our best bet. I mean, have you seen this defensive line? Oh, 75 yards rushing. That's not happening, most likely. Mayfield's playing 6-minute quarters, but 8-minute quarters are probably going to manage to get 75 yards rushing. I mean, they have Miles Barry Sanders on their team. You don't get that, you're not OG of this channel. Which there's not many of those, but if you don't get Miles Barry Sanders, you have not watched any older Falcons franchise videos, okay? Upgrade players? Nice. Let's see who we got. Bijan, maybe? Okay, well, the only guy I'm really interested in here is Chris Lindstrom. These guys, digging. Now, let's look at Lindstrom's specific stats now that we're here. Oh, wow. 98 run block finesse. This man's stats are insane. I mean, he was amazing last year. He has 76 Oh my, he is fast. He's not gonna be getting injured. He's tough. He has a lot of stamina. He has low pass block finesse, so I guess we can focus on pass protector, but even that's not very low. He gets 1 and pass block, 2 pass block power. These guys can just get an upgrade. I'm not saying I won't receive it as my first round pick. It probably won't be, but I can definitely see it as a second round pick. Just because, I mean, receivers are one of the most important positions in the NFL. It probably is the second most important next to quarterback and kicker. Also, if you don't agree with me on the kicker take, you're wrong. You know how many games come down to long 40 to 50-yard field goals? You know how many games would be changed if kickers were to miss their field goals instead of make them? Kickers are a very important position, okay? That's what I'm trying to get at. We're going to go for a weekly strategy. Their most dominant offensive player is Miles Sanders, proving that their offense is terrible. Doesn't mean it will play terrible, no. Okay, Brian Burns, scary, but we have Caleb McGarry. He might, I'm not saying he's going to neutralize him, but we shouldn't be too bad. Do I want Clark Phillips here, or would I rather have someone else? I mean, Cowboys doesn't really need to develop. He will develop. He's X Factor. I kind of want Drake London to get better, though. Let's put him there. Hopefully no one's injured in our first game. Is there anything else I want to care about before we get to this game? I don't think so. Oh, Williamson got hurt, though. Ooh, Dawson Knox got traded. Some interesting trades. Yep, Patterson got cut, then got brought back. Byron Jones goes to the Cardinals, which they call the Bolts, which I think is pretty cool. Alright, this should be a prove-it week. We're not going against a great team. We're going against the Carolina Panthers. We need to make a statement victory at home. For some reason, instead of having the pictures, it's just Myles Garrett and then a Browns logo. It's kind of stupid. How do they make loading screens worse than last year's boring loading screens that were glitchy and stuff? I don't know, but they did it. What I want to have a loading screen? Maybe what they used to have, your prior highlights. What else? Maybe stats from either you or around the league. Like, there's so much stuff they could do instead of this boring Superstar X Factor stuff, is what I will say.
From Mercedes-Benz
Property now?
in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty mad about being called property. Chiefs beat the Lions. And we will be receiving. Let's see if we can get Cordell Patterson a nice return here. He's leaving his end zone. Let's try it. And he'll be upfield to the 25, so it's literally the same as if he just waved our hand. But whatever. Let's see the main man. No interceptions in his career. Desmond Ridder. Now at number 9. This is going to be fun. Will he end up being our franchise QB, or will we end up going for another direction? With a not terrible QB class. First time using Bijan in this movie of Madden. It's a give to Robinson. Nice tackle by Shaq Thompson. Ooh, are we going to see some draft classes? Yes, we will. Bijan, Bergeron, Harrison, Phillips all have a lot of potential.
We look now at their selections from this last draft, and Charles, one thing that they were just unanimous in telling us is that they had their eyes on certain guys. They didn't think that they would get all of them.
Bijan's second carry. Oh, he's still moving. Look at the feet shuffling. And it'll be 3rd and inches on the read option. Will they run it 3 times in a row is the question. They will. Bijan again. Gets the first down. 5 yards per carry so far for him. And he'll move the sticks. Oh, one of my favorite plays. Will it work on the first drive of the game? It's play action. Pitts up top, can't make the grab. Good defense by Dante Jackson. Ritter's first pass falls incomplete, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Bijan cuts inside, has some space. It'll be 3rd and 6. Patterson in the slot, since we'll be focusing on giving Robinson and Algier the ball. Speaking of Patterson, we fire it to him, and he gets the first down. Ritter completes his first pass of the season, and we're in Carolina territory. Bijan has space through the middle. Already his 5th carry of the drive. We are focusing on wearing this Panthers run D down. Patterson in the backfield. Now also because Patterson is the backup 3rd string back, so he'll still get some carries. And Ritter smothered immediately. I mean, they covered the run and the running back and the quarterback option. And it'll be 3rd and 8. This is the most challenging 3rd down so far for Atlanta. Does Algier look a little bit smaller in this game, or is that just me? Ritter looking for Pitts! Big catch! Inside the 20! He gets hit but holds on, and the Falcons continue this drive. Pitts already being targeted heavily, and this first down give is to Robinson. No blocking by Jonnu Smith, but Robinson still gets to the 5. 1st and goal. Tyler Algier now in the backfield for Atlanta. 7 rushes for the team, and this is their 8th. Algier inside the 2. 2nd and goal. It's a dump off short to Robinson. He loses a ton of yards, and it'll be 3rd and goal. Thought that might work, didn't work as intended. Ritter the throw on 3rd down. Looking for Robinson again, and once again he's tackled in the backfield. Just terrible. I mean, Shaq Thompson literally hunted him down both times. I think they played man coverage twice in a row, but they clearly did. And Koo's kick is good. Kind of disappointing to get it all the way through the run. I should have just ran the ball. Instead, it was to Bijan, lead to nothing. I mean, that drive was 6 minutes long, just to end up with 3. But hey, dominating time possession is a big part of the NFL.
A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
So here now are the Panthers for their first drive of the game.
Here comes the rookie Bryce Young out of Alabama. Former Heisman winner and national championship finalist. The team that beat him was in the same state as the Falcons, the Georgia Bulldogs. It's a toss to Miles Barry Sanders. He's tackled in the backfield. AK-17. Arnold Ebiketie. And it'll be 2nd and 14 here. It's another give to Sanders. Falls forward. It'll be back to 3rd and 10. Young to throw. He has space to run, but Caden Ellis smothers him. It'll be a 4th down. 3 and out, and Panthers will punt to Cordell Patterson. Johnny Hecker to send a boomer away. Returning is Cordero Patterson. Oh, he's breaking tackles. Gets up to the 39, and the Falcons will have their 2nd drive of the 1st quarter.
So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense.
pretty good field position to start for Atlanta. And they'll start it with a gift to Robinson. Gets 2. His 8th carry. And that'll be the last carry of the first quarter. Falcons up 3-0. And they have possession.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
On 2nd and 8. Ritter throws across the middle. Drake London makes the grab to the Panthers 38. That's his first catch of the day. And it definitely moves the chains.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
It's a short throw. Matt Collins gets 3.
And just 3 yards on the catch there.
And it'll be 2nd down and 7.
And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Is Ryan Burns guarding Matt Collins right now? Doesn't matter. It's a run. Bijan gets the first down.
At the 27-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
No surprise, Robinson is looking like one of the best running back prospects we've seen in a long time. He became the face of the Atlanta football team the second he was drafted.
Robinson already showing his explosive speed, and that's not even the best thing about him. It's just a way to make people miss. But don't underrate Bijan's speed just because Jahmyr Gibbs is faster. Oh, it's a gift to Patterson on the jet sweep. Cordell Patterson still going inside the 10 to the 7. Another goal to go for Atlanta. A great start to this drive, and Atlanta looking to finish. Ritter can't find anyone on the screen, throws it away. It was a design play, but they guarded Bijan well. It'll be 2nd and goal. It's given to Robinson. He gets to the 5, but it'll be Falcons looking to not have to kick another field goal.
Right around the 5 here brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do?
Ritter has space to run. He gets in. Touchdown Atlanta. Desmond Ritter with his first touchdown of the season coming on the ground. And the Falcons will take a 2-score lead. Ku's kick is good. And just like that, the Falcons go right down the field in under 3 minutes and score a touchdown. The coach, GOLDEEJR, pretty proud of his unit. This one was fired after not long. But hey, teams are very willing to fire coaches if they see a prospect that they rather have.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Nothing for him yet from an offensive
1st and 10 for Carolina. Last time it was a 3 and out. This time it's a toss to Miles Sanders. Sheds a tackle, but he trips. It'll be a loss of 1. He's doing a pretty good job of bringing down Barry Sanders' son. Might be saying, that's not his son. Yes, it is. 2nd and 11. Now they get it to Sanders. Hard hit by Richie Grant. There's some trash talk. It'll be 3rd and 3. Oh, nice defense by A.J. Terrell to cause another 3 and out. Carolina looks like they're going to have to punt again to the dangerous Cordell Patterson. And they will. Patterson, short return to the 31. Falcons looking for even more points before this half ends.
He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
Bijan takes the carry and gets about 5. That was a long 5 yards. It felt like. See Cardale hard on the field now for 2nd and 5. Ritter dumps it short. Hollins, nice run after catch. That's his 2nd reception of the day. Enough for a Falcons 1st down. Now I'm about to call this counterplay, guys. I'm telling you, this play is great. Not really talking about it in Madden because it just got stopped pretty easily, but for the Falcons, it's been doing really well. Whenever I see this counter, it usually gets us good yards. It'll be 2nd and 10. We know the Falcons are a run first, run second team. We're going to try to change that a little bit this season. They won't, at least on this play. Bijan makes it 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 2. GOLDEEJR in the backfield. Will they give it to him? They will. 1st down. Falcons dominating time of possession. And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. Falcons up by 10 with the ball. Carolina looking for a spark of momentum. We'll be back in a second. Literally. And we're back. I was not joking. It's 1st and 10 for Atlanta. It's a screen. Robinson once again loses yards on a reception. That's his 3rd time. Shaq Thompson has been keeping him in check, at least in the past game. It'll be 2nd and 11. Screen. Patterson takes it, runs into his own blocker and gets 4. It'll be 3rd and 7. On the 3rd down. Ritter throwing it up top. Van Jefferson can't make the grab. It'll be 3rd down. 4th down. Coup from 55. I think as long as 56. No, I think as long as actually 54. Can Coup hit the deep kick? Yes, he can. Falcons extend their lead to 13. And the ball will be going back to Carolina as the kick is away.
Great leg swing and bang that one through.
Whoever this guy is, kneels. Bryce Young back on the field.
To the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to
1st and 10 for Carolina.
and they need him right now because they're
Young to throw. Pressured, rolling out right, finds Hayden Hurst to the 50.
A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And now 1st and 10. As Carolina calls their 1st timeout. Jesse Bates makes the tackle on Thielen.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
The Panthers call another timeout with 50 seconds to go. Young starting to get a little bit comfortable here. 2nd down. And he throws in the traffic, and Trey Flowers breaks it up. It'll be 3rd and 6. Young guy, make sure he's reading every play. Every player to make sure he doesn't make a bad decision. And it's thrown, caught. DJ Chark. Terrell gets beat, and the Panthers not going to use a timeout. They already used 2. Don't want to use the last one quite yet. They do get ball back at halftime as well. It's a short pass. Miles Sanders maybe loses a yard here. Running back throws have not been working out too well. And it'll be 2nd and 11. Dumps off. That's Jonathan Mingo, and it'll be 3rd and 5. They have to call timeout here, and they don't, because CPU time management is a joke. And we'll be going to halftime. Falcons up 13-0. Could easily be 3-13 though if this game clock management wasn't exactly the same. Oh.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to
That
football,
was a weird
everybody.
little bit of
We've got a
silence.
full slate of
Let's just listen to the
16
halftime
games
report.
here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. And in the 2nd quarter, it's the Vikings who are out on top. Justin Jefferson, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll make the trip down to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting Jaguars. The number 4 overall pick, Anthony Richardson, a touchdown pass. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check in on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. And that one all tied. It was a terrific first half from the former Cincinnati man, Desmond Ridder. He was able to take it in himself for the game's only touchdown. And you wonder if this coaching staff will ask him to do a bit more the rest of the way.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Before we get into this NFL kickoff, I want to get into the stats, just to bring a little bit more immersion. But yeah, that halftime report was pretty good. Good job, Mr. Coach. His name is Jonathan Coachman. Passing. Ridder and Young both don't have many incomplete passes. Ridder for 66. Young for 52. Over 70% completion percentage, but no passing touchdowns today so far for either quarterback. Bijan Robinson, the leading rusher by far, 13 for 59. He could hit 20 carries easily in this ball game. But the Panthers don't have similar success. Their best rusher is Bryce Young, 1 for 2. Not many carries at all for the Panthers, though. Not many possessions. Receiving, Bijan has 2 receptions for a loss of 6 yards. Not great. Patterson is the top receiver for the Falcons. Wait, no, I'm wrong, because these guys for some reason are really down here. Kyle Pitts is the leading receiver for the Falcons. 1 for 22. London also has 1 for 21. Leading receiver in the game, though, is Hayden Hurst, who had that big catch for 25 yards. No receiving touchdowns. Oh. Did I mention the 1 touchdown? I didn't. Desmond Ridder, 2 carries for 3 yards, and the only touchdown of this ball game. Any big sacks allowed? Looks like nothing. Defensively, leading tackler is Shaq Thompson. He's been locking up Bijan Robinson in the passing game. He has 4 tackles for loss in week 1. 1 for Ebiketie Ellis and Henry Anderson. Sacks, none in this ball game either. Not many big plays at all in this ball game. 13-0. Let's see the Panthers get on the field. As Koo's kick is away.
Second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Young back out there. He started to have a little bit of rhythm in the last drive. Let's see if he can continue that. They give it to Milesbury Sanders. Jarrett brings him down after a gain of 7. His best carry of the day.
Certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
Panthers down a couple scores, but when you're in Atlanta, you can never trust a lead. And Sanders gets another nice carry for a first down. I mean, if the Panthers can start being more two-dimensional, they can start putting up some points. Young to run. Sacked! Caden Ellis! He hesitated a little bit, and that was enough for him to get a loss of maybe a couple inches. It will still be 2nd and 10.
Maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on.
HB draw for Sanders. And he'll make it 3rd and manageable. 5 yards to go.
When you just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
3rd down, Young from the gun.
Young runs again, and once again, can't get much. It's Caden Ellis to force a 4th down on them. This will be another punt. I think the 3rd punt for Carolina thus far. Still no points. And they're going to let this one bounce. Oh, it's going to bounce to the 1. A beautiful bounce by Johnny Hecker, and this will be a long drive at best for the Falcons. Patterson decided he didn't have good positioning. Just decided to let it go, and it went to the 1. Now their main their main priority is to not get a safety here.
Starting the drive with Algier.
And Algier gets a carry, gets 4.
It's a pickup.
That's his 3rd of the game.
Second down.
He was a 1,000-yard rusher. Don't forget, he was the first Falcons 1,000-yard rusher as a rookie, I think. Or at least the first in a long time. So they're not going to completely knock him out, even though Bijan's skill is immense. And speaking of Bijan Robinson, he gets the first down and gives the Falcons some breathing room.
Yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what second down brings. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10.
Ritter to throw. He's looking for a deep throw. The Patterson! He makes the grab. All the way to the 41-yard line. That's already his 3rd catch of the game. That's leading Atlanta. He's been getting open in various ways as Ritter makes a great play outside the pocket. Bijan takes another carry. He has speed. He has a first down. Falcons looking for a 99-yard drive. Uh-oh, they're picking up the tempo here. Bijan makes the catch for actually positive yards. 2nd and 5. Algier on the field now for Atlanta. And Shaq Thompson with another tackle for loss on the day. His 5th. And it'll be 3rd and 6.
Loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Ritter to throw. And the pressure breaks down. He's sacked. Caleb McGarry allows the first sack of the game to Brian Burns. And the Falcons will be forced to punt here from the 45. Bradley pinning the punt for the first time. And it's going to be returned. Oh, big hit by Trey Flowers. It's now 1st and 10 for Carolina. To get the ball back at their own 15. Falcons were looking for a big drive, but kind of lost momentum. And Sanders is slammed down by Grady Jarrett. Falcons said they were focusing on run defense, and they've done that pretty well. Only 23 yards rushing so far. Sanders on the air game throw, though, gets the first down off the HB angle. One of the hardest routes to guard in the NFL because you just don't see a running back cutting like that very often. Empty set for Young. They've been trusting him a lot in this scenario. Short throw to Miles Sanders. Bryce Young's 8 of 10, just not many big throws. It'll be 2nd and 7. Oh, it's intercepted! Jeffrey Okudah, the former top 5 pick, picks off Bryce Young. Let's take a look at the first turnover of the day. So it's a throw. No, not any pressure for the Falcons. It looks like a couple options here. You've got who is this? Ian Thomas. Yeah, Ian Thomas. But you see a slightly more challenging throw to fit into Adam Thielen. You want to fit in a little bit more like of a bullet throw here. Don't let it float in the air for too long, because then it gives Okudah time. Does he get down? Yes, he most definitely does. He gets an inbound. That's the first interception of Bryce Young's career. He's going to want that one back. And this will be the last play of the third quarter, most likely. And the Falcons will be up 13-0. Robinson, not his best carry, but it will be enough to end the third quarter. Falcons up 13-0 in this low-scoring affair. No scores in the third quarter. Will either of these teams change that? Let's see.
shot for Robinson.
Bijan gets 5. And it'll be 3rd and 4. Panthers need this stop. They need some way to get some momentum under their offense's wings. And it's a quick throw to Hollins. Hollins keeps the football in his arms up to the 40. A touchdown really hurts the Panthers here. Even a field goal does, because that'll make it so they have to go for it twice off of 2 touchdowns to tie the game. Robinson takes a carry. Shaq Thompson, man, he's been a big part of the reason Bijan doesn't already have 100 yards. I know it's a wild take, but I think it's true. I mean, almost all of Bijan's tackles have been by Shaq Thompson himself.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 8.
This is 2nd down for Atlanta. Algier gets the carry, falls forward. 3rd and 6. Another tough first 3rd down for Atlanta. On 3rd down, Bijan takes the carry up the middle, and he's brought down by Derek Brown. They'll be short, and Koo will have to come out here for another 50-yard kick. His kick from 50 is right through the middle. 16-0 Atlanta.
So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
And Panthers will get the ball back with 5 minutes and a half to go. They need 2 touchdowns, 2 2-point conversions. First and 10 for Carolina. Young looking to run, and once again, Ellis is right there. 3 rushes for 5 yards. It's tough for Young when he's not able to escape when with his feet when he needs to. No, 1 sack, and it's been by Caden Ellis. It'll be 2nd and 8. Empty set again. Adam Thielen bounces off a tackle. Won't get much more though. 3rd and 5. Can the Falcons get another big 3rd down stop?
And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Here's Young from the shotgun.
Wide open down the middle. Miles Sanders makes a juke. In the Falcons territory he goes. 1st down, Carolina. And Young finally gets over 100 passing yards on the day.
At the 43. Thielen gonna go in motion right. They'll fake it out.
Sanders, kind of a slow start there. Nothing really going. Yup, can't really get going. There's another reason. If Falcons aren't scared of the run, there's no reason for them to really focus on it. They can just focus on the pass every time, make it tough for Bryce Young. Short throw to Miles Sanders, another 1st down by the running back. He's been having success through the air. And Young, I don't think he's gotten this deep in the Falcons territory all game. To the 33. Actually, no, he did late in the 2nd quarter. Young trying to run again, he takes a shot. No flags, 2nd and 5.
5 out of the scramble, it's 2nd down. Young.
Wide open, Hayden Hurst inside the 10.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the
Is that 2 minutes? Wow, this drive has been a long time. 2-minute warning, yup. They just had no sense of urgency. Now it's only 2 minutes to try to somehow tie this game up against Atlanta.
Now here's Young.
Young under pressure, escapes out the pocket. Out of bounds at the 7. It'll be 2nd and goal. Wow, the Bucs trying to mount a comeback against the Vikings. 2nd and goal. Young to throw again. He has a man! At the 1 goes Hayden Hurst. 3rd and goal. Hurry up offense. Young and empty set. And he's Complete. He dropped the easy catch. How do you make this mistake? Young finds the open receiver. Oh, he was going for Miles Sanders, but it bounced off Aiden Hurst's helmet and almost intercepted. 4th and goal.
The big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone inbounds,
They give it to Sanders, he gets it. Touchdown Carolina with 1.5 minutes to go. They have to get this 2-point conversion now. If they don't, it's pretty much game over. It's a throw. Young. Rolling out. Finds stealing, but he doesn't get anything. The Falcons keep it to a 10-point game. And the Panthers' now only option is the onside kick. And it's recovered by Tyler Algier. He's down at the 47 about. Or maybe the 48. At the 47. And now all the Falcons are going to try to do here is run out clock. With 1.5 minutes to go. A first down pretty much ends it. Robinson almost gets it on his first carry. Timeout, Carolina.
Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Neither team put up much points in this game, but it seems like the Falcons just had the better defense. Carolina uses a timeout, but it won't really matter. Falcons will escape week 1 with a win as they head on to week 2 against Green Bay.
And they will take a knee here.
Rare news for the first time. Only needs 2 more of those to win this game.
Sideline and talk over what to do next. And they take a knee.
And one more knee should do it. The Falcons will escape with a W here. Bijan doesn't, I mean, he does hit 100 yards in his first ever game. Along with a couple other good runs by Algier, Ritter, and Patterson. Actually, the only touchdown today was by Ritter. And that's the game. All right, officially over. Ritter 5 rushes, 0 yards, and a touchdown.
You know, it's really strange. I think a lot of people think that the kneel down practice stuff really only happens like 1 time a week. The best teams I know, they practice starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Falcons start their season 1-0. 16 points, not the funnest game for a team, but a win, as you know, and it will always be, is a win. And they're the one to get it at home. I mean, this is their first time winning in week 1 since the Bears game in 2018. Yeah, a pretty long time ago, I know.
You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Falcons,
all right, it's time to go to the final stat review of the day.
And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for
Oh
the
no, we're doing
Panthers,
both. So Bryce Young, interesting rookie debut, 76 completion percentage because he was 13 of 17, but he only had 138 yards and his only big play was like an interception. Ritter, on the other hand, was pretty similar, honestly. Slightly better completion percentage, but he threw it a lot less, 3 times less. 30 less yards, but no costly turnovers. Bijan Robinson was a staple today. Like I predicted, over 20 carries for 102 yards, 4.8 per carry is not bad at all. Miles Sanders ended up getting a touchdown, but overall wasn't great. 9 for 20. Ritter had 5 carries, but really only 1 because he kneeled only 2 because he kneeled like 3 times. Had a rushing touchdown, which was the only touchdown for the Falcons. Bryce Young had 5 for 13. Couldn't get much on the ground. Algier was 5 for 14, and Patterson was 1 for 19. Miles Sanders was the Panthers' top receiver and the top receiver in the game. Had 6 catches for 65 yards. Patterson 3 for 44. Hayden Hurst 3 for 50. Matt Collins 3 for 22. Pitts and Lane both had 1 catch for 21 and 22 yards. There was 1 pancake by Ikem Ekwonu and 1 sack allowed by Caleb McGarry. The man who made the sack was Brian Burns. Most tackles in the game was easily by Shaq Thompson. He had 14. Ken Ellis came kind of close with 8. He also had 5 tackles for loss, Shaq Thompson. A ton. Like, that's a lot. 4 of them were in the first half. There's only 2 sacks in this ball game, 1 by Brian Burns and 1 by Caden Ellis. 1 interception, it was a real feel-bad moment for Bryce Young by Jeff Okuda. Pass deflections, 1 by David Long and Dante Jackson, and 1 by AJ Terrell. Koo hit 2 50-yard field goals, 1 of them for 55 yards. Johnny Hecker punted a lot. And that's all she wrote on this ball game. Let's look at this boring loading screen while we wait. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I mean, this was a fun first stream. Happy we won, and it was by more than 1 score. Nice. 14 fantasy. Ooh, Ritter gets his first upgrade. I like that. Wow, I mean, he doesn't have any major weaknesses. He's fast. His accuracies are a little bit to be wanted. Like, there's at least a little bit to be wanted. We'll go field general here. Up to a 71. 2 throw accuracy deep, 1 mid, 1 short. Yeah, he looks a little bit better now. Alright, we head out. We're going for winning. That's all that matters. You can talk about disappointing all you want, but a win is a win, and that's all we need. I mean, if you win every game 16-6, but you're 17-0, no one's going to say you suck. I was really impressed by our ability to stop the run this week. I think we felt the pressure to step up, and it led to great things. Exactly. If we can sustain this kind of success for the entire year, this defense is going to be scary. Oh my goodness. 4,000 XP for each defensive lineman. That's a lot. Alright, let's head on to the next week. That's just a taste of this NFL season. I'm going to tell you guys. So, us and the Saints are 1-0. Bucks and Panthers 0-1. We got a player rate to negotiate. We get to check out some college players. Weekly strategy, get to upgrade some players, most likely defensive linemen. Any draft news? Not yet. What about some talks about our W? Dolphins over Chargers. I'm looking for some Falcons news here. Nope, doesn't seem like our win was interesting enough for the press. League leaders, you can look at them right here. Russell Wilson is the passing yards leader. Okay. Van Ginkel is just dang. There's 3 players with 3 sacks. Wow. Bijan is number 3 for running backs, and that was only his first game. Over 100 yards for him. Tyreek Hill, of course, balling out, but Devontae Smith was a monster. Yeah, these are all mixed up. Well, not too mixed up. It's just a couple mixed up. I don't think we're going to do another game this stream. Starting stream, we went over everything, then we did a game. I think that's enough for the first stream. I might stream again later tonight. We'll see, okay? This stream is about to be an hour. I think this was a great way to end it with a win. Hope you guys enjoyed. I saw at one point there was 7 people watching. So I know at the end of the game it got pretty popular. Next week you're going to see some talk about people who may be traded, people who I'm planning on developing. It'll be fun. See you guys next time.